H.G.'s Christmas Captives. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Yes, it is time for you all, in this supersized jury, to discharge your civic duty by standing to judge the status of an array of individuals who currently languish in the dungeon in Tudor Towers. Your heroically glorious narrator has been busy in the first half of December. He has, using his very special and esoteric skill set, purloined a number of Christmas characters who are now held captive in the numerous cells deep in the bowels of Tudor Towers. Their wails of anguish and forlorn plans for freedom drowned out by speakers playing Celine Dion over and over again. Torture, indeed. Yes, the Ultra has captured and imprisoned a series of characters associated with the season of joy and goodwill, which calls into question the very fate of Christmas. Yet, all is not lost, because you get to decide what they are, and thus play a hand in determining their fate. You will be presented with a range of information about each captive to enable you to then argue a case with your fellow Tudorite jurors in the comments section to ascertain whether each character is a narcissist, narcissistic person, normal, or an empath. This will then allow you to cast a vote in the community section later that day, and in the meanwhile seek to persuade other people in the comments section to vote in a particular way, so that at the end of the process, Christmas Day, the voting process will end and a determination will be made. Will the captive be found to be a nasty narc or an evangelical empath, a needy narcissistic type, or a nose-to-the-ground normal? You get to decide. Thereafter, His Excellency Lord Chief Ultra Justice on High Most Magnificent, abridged version, H.G. Tudor, will pronounce sentence for each character based on the finding attributed to them by you all. Thus, stand by to argue with passion but always logic. Look to the evidence and seek to move the hearts and minds of your fellow readers. These wretches' fates lie in your hands. With Jack Frost languishing in the dungeon, following some well-articulated arguments concerning what he amounts to, up next comes the festive perennial, which is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The court will be presented with a number of facts with regard to this individual, and it is for you to interpret those facts with regard to whether you believe Rudolph to be a narcissist, narcissistic, normal, or an empath. Your decision, using the voting which will be available presently, will determine the sentence which is passed on Old Glownose in the not-too-distant future. Here are some of the relevant facts that you need to bear in mind. 1. Early figure of ridicule as a consequence of glowing nose. 2. Early behavioural issues as ran away with an elf, Hermie. 3. Always needs to be at the forefront of matters. 4. Enjoys the limelight as everybody knows his name. 5. Suggestion that Red-Nose may be a product of reliance on alcohol. 6. Suffered exclusion by other reindeer who would not let him join in the games. 7. At his best when there is fog. 8. Most famous reindeer on the planet. 9. Place assured in history. 10. Started crying when he felt he would not be able to pull Santa's sleigh. 10. Happy when he is able to lead. There is the information. Use it well, debate it, advance your views, and then cast your vote to determine what you believe Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to be. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.